Welcome to Meadow Lake, everybody. This is another lake off of Highway 89. It's actually pretty close to the Jackson Meadow Lake that we were at not too long ago. And this time, I've got fishing gear, and we also have Dan the Rock Man with us. There's been some pretty cool rock formations here that we'll definitely want to talk about, so stay tuned for that. And you can also stay tuned for me not catching a fish. Or maybe I will catch fish. You won't know unless you watch. So, thanks for joining us on this adventure. Looking forward to showing you the area. So we are at the Jackson Meadow Campground. This is quite a ways out from where we were last time over at Jackson Meadow Reservoir. But the campgrounds, as you can see, are pretty fantastic. We've got bear cabinets, we've got a fire pit, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Picnic table, and the lake is right there. It took about a few minutes to get the kayaks down there and launched. So pretty nice little area, but it is also really windy this trip. So it's probably going to be a short paddle, which means a short video. Fortunate for you guys. But we'll definitely check everything out, give you an idea of what it is here at Meadow Lake. A lot of people were leaving. I have a feeling that this place is busy on the weekends. This is a Sunday evening and a lot of people were on the road leaving. So definitely not a weekend spot. I'm thinking that this is more of a weekday situation. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see what we can find out about this area.
We literally have this lake all to ourselves.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm curious how much is beyond that edge there, like...
Nothing. I have a feeling that that's literally the edge.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe there's a little cove there or something.
There might be. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, into the wind. Just like we like it.
Yeah.
Easy breezy. That no longer has the same meaning.
Now that CoverGirl is not the commercial for it.
Maybe I need to get all dolled up and then it all look proper.
Yeah.
I have the wind in my hat, my dad hat. I went full dad this time. Oh, I left my fishing vest in the car.
Oops.
Joshed it up. I done joshed it up. I still got enough gear though. I think I'll still be fine. All right. So I'm gonna set up for a line in the water. I'll catch up with you. No obligation to pause unless you want to.
I thought you wanted to see what was behind that cove first.
Oh, but we got to get there, and not having a line in the water on the way.
Troll on the way?
Yeah.
There you go.
My main objective for this trip is going to be trolling, not spin casting or anything. Because this is something I've never done, trolling from a kayak, and I'm genuinely curious what it's going to be like, especially since I'm not going to be holding on to my pole. And I've already joshed it up by forgetting my fishing vest. Now the question is, how can I josh up this? Probably lose my fishing pole.
Do you want this?
Being rather gratuitous with it, it'll be fine.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, nice cast.
It's got quite a bit of weight on there.
Yeah. It's the cast of someone who's done a lot of fishing.
It's the cast of someone that will catch a fish this day. Not gonna catch any fish.
Yeah, can you feel the resistance off your line?
Not really. The thing that I'm curious about is how I know if I get a bite. And I'm sure it'll be obvious when it happens. But at the same
feel like
time,
we'll see it bouncing more.
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now and it's not bouncing, it's literally just towing. And it really does look like there's something down there in that inlet.
yeah, it's looking promising. And if there is an inlet there, that's where the fish are going to be.
Yeah. Just showing up with a pre-baited line ain't a bad way to go either.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely have this feeling that we're going to be spending most of our time on this end of the lake, because look at how much more mild the waves are already.
Yeah.
Or rock formations ahead of us are really neat.
Are there rocks ahead?
If there are, we'll all be good. That's right, folks. This time, I brought a fishing pole. But Dan says that he has a curse that anytime he goes with someone, they catch no fish. So, let's see if we can prove him wrong. So far, it's not looking good. One more. Well, to be continued. Lots of other areas, lots more trolling to do. This is what I'm trying this time. It's kind of new to me. It's one of my gifts for Father's Day, I think. And I don't know, I always have good luck with silver spoons, but I've also never fished here, so I might switch it up in a little bit. In any case, we're gonna go explore a dam. Oh, that's a big rock.
So which do you think came first, the chocolate chip or the cookie it's made in? Probably the chocolate chip, right? So rocks are much the same way. There'll be little chips like this right here, a little chocolate chip inside of the bigger cookie. We call that the law of inclusions. That says that this rock was included when all of this formed and it was already here. So one of the main things we do in geology is figure out which rock is the oldest. And when you're trying to do that, you look for the chocolate chips. This is the oldest rock. So sometimes chocolate chips melt faster than the cookies. You can see right here, there used to be a rock that was included in this major ground mass that's not there anymore. What actually happened is all of this rock weathered faster than all of this rock, and all that's left is the shadow of where there used to be a chocolate chip, and now there's just a cookie. I love cookies.
Whee! I am gonna try and do once I get over there, I'll swing around and then start following that shoreline. Probably a snag. I think I can probably pull myself back to the rock with my fishing pole. All right, well, we've been paddling here for a few hours, did some exploring on shore. Actually got to see a brown bear, but spooked it at a distance, and unfortunately did not get that on film, which is kind of a bummer because bears are really cool. I was going up on top of the dam and kind of hiking around and heard a rustle in the brush, spun around, and there was a black bear booty shaking at me as it ran away, which is frequently my encounters with bears. We usually do not see some bear come at me square, try and fight me. That's not really a thing. However, I have read the book, How to Fight a Bear and Live. So, I think I do okay. In any case, paddling back to the car now. It's been pretty windy. We saw a lot of fish. As of this time, none of them have been interested in anything that I've put in the water. I've tried deep divers, tried spoons, tried spinners, and now I'm trolling a fly. When I did some shore fishing, they had some interest in one of the deep divers. But they would swim up, check it, you could see them. The water's that clear. You could see them come right up and check it out. And it just wasn't what they were interested in. So I'll have to do some research on this lake, find out what works, because there's definitely fish here. Looked like brown trout maybe. I'll have to look that up too, verify it, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell in the water. But definitely brown trout. I think there might have been some catfish. Definitely saw catfish. But this is a really cool lake. The road getting here is a bit more rough though. So those of you looking at exploring these lakes, make sure for this one you've got 4x4, because I'll tell you what, it's bumpy. It is a bumpy road. So that's what I'm talking about. Kind of a rocky road. Not awful, but some might disagree with me. Not as bad as Jarbidge.
Garbage is garbage.
Garbage. It's not too terrible. When we did it in a 1500 Ram, and you know those suspensions are not necessarily known for being super smooth, but it did okay. In any case, thank you very much for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I am going to be putting out another video on a cold steel Bushman knife modification. I've been working on that, kind of coming up with what I'm going to do, talking with a bunch of people, and I think I've come up with kind of a unique setup for it. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. I'll probably be dropping here in the next week or two. And who knows, hopefully we'll get some other fishing in, because I've got the fishing bug now, and not catching them really doesn't bother me, honestly. It's the act of fishing that's just fun. Also have some white water trips that we want to try and plan. That's actually going to be happening. We've got a few different rivers that we're looking at. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. If you don't mind, like and subscribe, hit that little bell for the notifications. That way you don't miss any of the ventures. Thanks again for watching. See you on the next adventure. Where are you going? Nowhere, that's right.